Over 1,000 years ago, ancient people knew how to use beeswax and indigo to create unique patterns on fabric. This art is called fabric dyeing and is one of the 4 ancient printing techniques that are still passed down to this day. After the fresh beeswax blocks are taken down, the craftsman breaks them into pieces and places them on a clean cloth. Gently squeezes to let the honey flow out. The remaining wax is the precious material to create art. Then, the beeswax is soaked in a large jar of water, stirred well, then rolled into blocks, preparing for the next long journey. After the honey is filtered, the beeswax is melted over a low flame. The craftsman uses a traditional wooden spoon to stir evenly. The hot wax sticks to the spoon, forming thin, shimmering layers like amber. Each piece of wax is carefully removed by hand. The pieces of wax are then steamed for an hour. Thanks to this, the wax becomes flexible, easy to draw, and does not break when in contact with fabric. After steaming thoroughly, the craftsman takes it out and lets it cool, waiting for the beeswax to solidify into a block. Meanwhile, the craftsman begins to sketch his idea. Each line appears on the white canvas like a blank page. After drawing, they use a steam iron to flatten the canvas so that after a while, each wax line will not be deformed. The cooled wax blocks are now crushed, melted again, ready to become ink. The craftsman takes a pen, dips it in hot wax, and begins to draw on the canvas with traditional breath. Each line cannot be erased. Each drop of wax is a choice that cannot be returned. A large dye bath has been prepared. Inside is a deep blue color extracted from natural indigo plants. The worker gently drops the cloth into the water. Each line of beeswax is still clearly printed, not melted at all. When the indigo penetrates each fiber of the fabric, the parts covered by wax will not absorb the color. It is this contrast that creates the magical beauty of the dyed lap. The pattern appears not by drawing color, but by blocking the color. It all depends on the skill, and the dyeing time is the moment that determines the soul of the cloth. After dyeing, the fabric is left to dry, but the journey is not over yet. The next step is boiling to separate the wax. In a steaming hot water tank, the dyed scarf is gently stirred. The beeswax gradually melts, peeling off each fiber. The white and blue patterns begin to magically appear after the wax layer is removed. But to complete, the craftsman takes the fabric to the riverbank. Under the sunlight, the fabric is beaten evenly with a traditional wooden tool, both to clean off the remaining wax and to help the fabric become soft and durable over time. Each beat is a time to put the artistic soul into the fabric. Finally, the fabric is hung out to dry again, the last drying in a long journey of craftsmanship. Under the gentle sunlight and gentle wind, each thread dries, embracing the deeply imprinted colors and patterns. Wax drawings, ancient indigo, precision and patience, now present on the same fabric. Cotton making, a traditional craft that has existed for hundreds of years, associated with Asian villages. No need for modern machinery, no need for large workshops, just a pair of skillful hands, some white cotton, and a cotton bow. Before starting, the craftsman prepares familiar items. A rectangular wooden frame stretched with cow tendons or large rattan, and a cotton bow made of perennial bamboo, 1.5 to 2 meters long. The bow is stretched with elastic iron or steel wire held tight with a fixed pin. It looks simple, but each part has its own role and cannot be replaced by industrial machines. Instead of using the hands to vibrate the strings as in modern times, here the craftsman uses a solid, heavy piece of wood called a wooden pestle. Each knock sounds regularly, causing the strings to vibrate strongly, creating louder sounds and stronger pulling force. Under the rapid vibration, each cotton thread begins to loosen. From cotton balls, after just a few minutes, they become pure white cotton layers, soft, gentle, like the early morning clouds of the countryside. When the cotton layer is evenly spread and thick enough, the craftsman uses red thread to shape the blanket. The red thread not only has a fixing effect, but also serves as a symbolic highlight. Next, the white threads are stretched horizontally and vertically across the cotton surface like a thin but sturdy net. Each thread is carefully fixed, not too tight, not too loose, to keep the cotton from shifting when folded, sewn, or used. It looks simple, but each thread is the result of experience, carefulness, and meticulousness, an indispensable part of the traditional cotton weaving profession. After the cotton layer has been fixed with thread, the worker continues to press the surface, helping the cotton spread evenly and flat. The tool used is a round piece of wood with a sturdy handle, made from rosewood or jackfruit wood, both heavy and smooth. Each pressing round is an adjustment, helping the cotton layer under the white thread become flat. Once the top surface is smooth, the craftsman continues working on the back. A must if you want a perfect product. He gently turns the back over, using a long, flat wooden stick, like a ruler, to hold the edge of the fabric in place. Any excess straying from the seam is then plucked out. The movements are gentle but firm, like editing a work-o. The next batch of cotton is struck again. The sound of the bowstring echoes throughout the yard, like a call from the old village. The white cotton is spread evenly, The thread is stretched. The pressing is flat, all is repeated like a familiar dance. Without looking, the craftsman's hands know exactly how to stretch each thread, where to place each pressing circle. Then a pure white, soft, fluffy, even blanket appears under the afternoon sunlight. Not only is it a blanket to keep the body warm, but it is also the crystallization of tradition, craftsmanship, and heart. A handmade cotton blanket can gently lull a child to sleep or make adults fall silent with nostalgia.